What's up, crypto legends? In this episode, we're going through the opportunity levels for a possible trading setup, followed here with the liquidity so you can understand those movements. Then we're going to go through some news that is going on, guys. Now, remember, if you are interested in trading, BYBIT for me is the number one. You got the best bonus down below in the description, which is up to $30,000. And also, if you do deposit $100, place a trade here of over $500 of volume, which is basically one or two trades, you'll be getting $30 here also to add to your funds. You get a 20% reduction here for 30 days just by signing up with the link in the description. Let's dive in here right away, guys. What are the opportunity levels that I want to talk about? Now, this area right over here where we're currently at is getting squeezed with higher lows and lower highs, likely to get a volatile move here in the next 24 to 48 hours. Now, if we were to get that break above here, the lower highs, in the next coming hours potentially, I'm very much interested here on these highs. What highs? The $43,800. How is the price going to hit that $44,000 range? Is going to be very interesting, because while we do take a look here at this impulsive move to the upside and this corrective structure, it is very, very shallow. It would not make sense for the price of Bitcoin to have a sudden breakout in the coming days and go to $45,000, $46,000. So I'm very, very cautious on the price action here, that if it does hit $43,800 and starts getting choppiness here, gets a failed breakout, guys, we need to get that price action beneath those highs from the 30th of January, which is sitting at $43,800. Why? Because as soon as this happens, of course, that will be a failed breakout. And for me, it will be a confirmation that this is going to be an ABC flat scenario, and we're going to come back down here below $42,000 to sweep the liquidity that is sitting beneath these higher lows. If we were to get that leg up, just based on Fibonacci timing, this is just very shallow for a correction. We didn't even hit the 382, and also the timing is just very, very low. We should have the timing here at least to round about a 1-to-1 extension, and that means the next coming days. So if we were to get that leg up here, very likely it's going to be a fake out, entering here into a possible ABC scenario. Now, what happens if the price does not manage to move here to the upside in the next coming hours between today and tomorrow, and we start rolling down here to these lows right there? Well, basically, I will see this as an ABC scenario. We did form 5 waves here to the upside, and you can see how if this were to be the case, then we are looking for that sweep of these lows. There is an important level here that I want to talk about, and that is basically a weekly level. If we do take a look here at the weekly levels, we have one right over here at $41,600 range. So I would want to see the price action get beneath that level and get acceptance back above that weekly, back above these lows, and that for me would be a sign of strength for the price to actually get the next rise here to the upside. When we do take a look at this scenario, it does make sense looking at the timing. If we do see this as an impulsive move to the downside, breaking the structure that we mentioned here during the last few weeks, okay, with this lower low right there, the possibilities of a lower high here is very, very high. And if we were to get that leg to the downside, you know the deal. I would see this as an A, B, C scenario, and we're looking for the price to top out somewhere between $44,000 and $46,000. It can get a bit volatile, but we'll cross that bridge once we get there. If we are going to pump here in between today and tomorrow to those levels, I would see this as an ABC flat. Of course, we want to check the reaction. We want to see the price failing to break above successfully here and continue to the upside. As soon as we fail and start getting beneath, I would be very much interested for a short to claim these lows over here. So 2 scenarios here, basically looking for the rejection from these levels. We also have a weekly, or come down here in an ABC structure, look for the reaction at the weekly consolidation and jump into the long position. Now, this is also purely based here on the liquidity heat map. When we do take a look at the liquidity, we can see here just slightly above $43,800. There are hundreds of millions of dollars of liquidity. If we were to get that liquidity here during the next coming hours between today and tomorrow, I would see that possibility of the ABC flat to then come back down below $42,000, where there's also hundreds of millions of dollars of liquidity. So if we fetch this liquidity to the upside first, I would be looking for that leg down. If we come down first, I would be looking for the next leg up in a nutshell. Now let's dive into some news going on here. BlackRock's Bitcoin spot ETF surpasses Grayscale's GBTC in trading volume. This is really not a surprise for me. BlackRock is going to be the biggest. It is the biggest. It is the largest investment fund out there. So why wouldn't it surpass all of them, right? I think BlackRock will be having hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin in the next coming months, potentially, guys. Now let's go here. Tether made over $2.85 billion in profits in Q4 of 2023, bringing a total profit to $6.2 billion in 2023. So it seems like Tether is doing very, very well. A lot of FUD during the last few years about Tether that they could collapse. For the moment, they are doing pretty good also, and they're even making insane profits. Now, let's dive in here through the next thing. Bitcoin will remain legal tender in El Salvador during the second term of President Nayib Bukele. El Salvador, now Argentina, which will be the next country, guys, that joins the Bitcoin train. Let me know in the comment section. Now I want to go through a massive giveaway. This giveaway is from the K app. Now, the only thing that you need to do is sign up through the K app with the link down below in the description. It is the second link here where you do see the $1,000 giveaway. It's going to be 2 giveaways to 2 lucky people of $500. You just need to follow these steps. Sign up through the K app, activate your cash account. That's basically going to the K app here and activating with this tab right over here on the left, as you can see, and then also deposit $20. Those $20, you can convert them to Bitcoin, as you can do that there on the K app, turn it to Bitcoin, US dollar Tether, do whatever you want. But this is how you can enter the giveaway, which will be announced on Friday on a stream. Take a look at it, guys. Sign up. You got a chance to win $500 here. Now, nothing else to say, guys. Thank you very much for joining. Those are the most important levels that I'm looking here for Bitcoin and how we can trade it. Check out my BYBIT tutorial here on the left side of the screen if you do not know how to trade on BYBIT, guys. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.